Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 16 of Direwolf20's FTB Skies Let's Play series. I'm heading off to the Nether today, mostly because I want to build another mob farm out here. One that will... Am I crazy, or was that whole platform not there 5 seconds? Like, I literally turned around like, where's my platform? I had a platform, then I turned around and turned back and it was there. That happened, right? I'm not imagining that happened, right? That 100%. See, it's a good thing I record stuff, otherwise people would say I was crazy. I did update the pack between episodes, so I'm wondering if that had anything to do with it. Let's see, let's unanchor you. I was like, why aren't I getting anything here? And I'm like, oh right, it probably needs to be anchored. So if I just click that, how's that feel? A little bit low. Can I undo? Dire would be proud. I am proud of me. I guess I can't undo. Oh well, life goes on. I need to make a better building gadgets mod. It's showing its age, and it's like getting less and less stable as time goes by. But either way, I copied and pasted my area here. Why does this feel wrong too? 1, 2, and then the whole 1, 2, 3. What? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh right, I made it smaller, didn't I? For the... Yeah, I did do that. I did do that. That's right. That's right. Because remember I made it smaller because of the vacuum hopper dude? Yeah, I remember now. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so you go away. Let's bring you back out. Let's put you on a horizontal column, and we'll just give you like a shortish range. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. That's pretty cool. Oh, did you place my absorption hopper for me? How convenient is that? That's super convenient. Alright, show area, and then, let's see, is that where we're gonna want you? Probably not. I don't know where you just went. Maybe behind? Oh, that actually is about right. Hey, yeah, that works. Okay. Is that about where we want you to be? Yeah, that should manage. Alright, sweet. So I'm setting up a cursed earth mob farm in the Nether, clearly, because... And then how do I do with chunk loading here? Not great. I probably should have paid more attention to the chunk loading. But you know me, I never pay proper attention to it. What I should probably do is just move this forward, so then I only have to load this individual chunk. Let me do that real quick. Oops. Better. And then I also brought the Y up so that it would place correctly. Another 9x9 for Dyer's collection. You know it. Alright, and then I'm going to bring you up to about 5. That should be cool. Perfect. And then you're all set. Nice. Alright, so now we've got what will be a dark room shortly. Now what I'm going to do... Wow, you guys are really loud. Did anybody ever tell you that? Let's get some dirt in here. Let's shift-click you, and then you're good to go. Like that. Should be good. So my main purpose for doing this is I want blaze rods, but I suspect there's maybe other loots that I'll get from having a mob farm in the Nether. But one way or another, blaze rods is where it's at, because I am definitely not having enough of those. So let's see. I now want to make my mob grinding utils. I've got my fluid XP buckets that I prepped ahead of time, so we're good on GM chicken feed. And I also have a bottle with a chicken in it that's ready to be grown. And I've got my pedestals, and I've got everything else I need, I think. So my pedestals for doing the attacking, my area here. We want the area thing from pedestals. I forgot one of those. So let's get a work area card. And that should be pretty good. And then how about a chest to store stuff in? Let's bump you up to a gold, maybe even a diamond for now. We'll see. And then some kind of tank for holding the XP that you're gonna get. Nice. Yeah, that is not even a little bit too annoying. Alright, so you're going to be -4, we said, right? And then you're going to do fluids on the down. And then you're going to do, facing this direction is what? West, so east can be items, and that's where you're going to live. Cool. Alright, then we need you and you. Get back here, chicken. There you go, and yoinks. Did I not get the egg? Where's the egg? Oh, you know what? It might have landed. Yep. Aha! Aha! Yeah. We did set that up already, didn't we? Alright. And then you're gonna go in here. Should I get the light? I forgot to bring a light with me. Yeah, let me go get a light real quick. I wanted a redstone lamp. So much quieter over on this side, huh? Okay, you and you can go away. Cool. Okay. And then how about some of that tinted glass stuff? Yeah, tinted ethereal glass. So I'm gonna need one of you. I'm gonna need 4 of you. And that should be enough. Perfect. Alright, you ready? So, now, when I turn the lights off, you should start spawning the blazes. Or those kind of things. Now, here's my question. Are all these zombie pigmen going to get angry at the pedestal when I do this? So what we're going to want is point 1 toward point 2. That should be cool. That should be cool. They got angry, alright. A lot of anger going on down there. But I think I heard a blaze, which is cool. Work selection invalid. Why is that? But you killed everything, right? You 100% did. He's hidden. Don't tell me work selection invalid. That's a lie, sir. That is a falsehood. Yeah, you seem to be alright. Work selection invalid. I don't think he's telling the truth. Oh, we're getting magma creams too, which is... The main thing I wanted here was blaze roots. So let's make sure that this is chunk loaded now. Cool. Okay. The Direwolf 20 party. Sweet. And we're getting loots. Alright. I'm gonna let this run for a minute. And then when we come back, I want to use those blaze rods to do something that's going to be very helpful for me. And I'm looking right at the thing that's going to be a usefulness. Oh, look at this. We get ghasts, and we get wither skeletons in here. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. So we're going to get, yeah, I like that. Alright. A handy trick is just to go AFK for 15 or 20 minutes and come back to lots and lots of loots. Man, I gotta go through all these ability totems at some point and, like, do something with them. But it is cool to see some, you know, a very small number of wither skulls, but if we put beheading and looting on the sword, I think that would help. We did get some wither skull fragments we can obviously turn into wither skeleton skulls, so that's cool. But the main thing that I was after here, primarily, was the blaze rods, so we can start, you know, properly accumulating this stuff. Now, what also might be a smart idea for me would be to make sure that anything that we're collecting here that would be, like, long-term should probably go into some kind of drawer system, right? So we should be prepared for that as well. Like magma cream can go into the drawers, gas tiers, maybe wither bones, that kind of stuff. Because as usual, I like to keep my my AE disk drives not too overflowing, right? Like we don't want them to overflow. We want anything that can go into a drawer system that makes sense to do so that it, you know, eventually... Now if I come over here and I just did that, that would be pretty cool. Okay, and then we'll snag some of this back. And now what's the main things that we're going to want to put in here? More mob drops, really. So we'll do like you, these guys. That sound cool? Yeah, seems fine to me. All right. And then the next thing we're going to want to do is get ender tanks and ender chests, because that's what the blaze rods were for. So what I want is an import ender chest plus 2, maybe 3, 1 for each mob farm area, right? So 4 white ender chests, and then 1, 2, 3 white ender tanks. I might make the ender tank something different. So 4 of you, and then how about ender tanks? You could be... Lime might not be a bad idea. What color wool do I have? Do I have any lime dye? That would be easy enough to make. I mean, easy is a strong word. So how about bone meal? We can do that. And then we have cactus, right? Yeah, we have some. We can smelt that up nice and quick. Hello, Loot Bee. I see you. I acknowledge your existence. FYI, time in a bottle was removed on the latest version of the pack. I don't know why, but I manually added it back in because, duh. So yeah, that's why time in a bottle is still here for me. I don't know if there was like a legit, like, you know, great reason that it was removed. I'm assuming that it was removed for some reason. That would be 1, 2, 3, right? Sweet. All right, cool. All right, so then you're gonna... so first off, we already have a bunch of junk accumulating here. I did chunk load these areas, right? I guess we'll find out. Where I'm standing is, in fact, not chunk loaded and probably should be. But this diamond chest is full of, you know, junk. So let's get to going. What I'll do is just quickly handle that with a quick laser item and a couple overclockers, just so we can get this guy going. Yeah, we don't need anything too crazy, right? All we really need is that in place. And then let's get importers. Import bus. Applied energistics. I should really get auto crafting going at some point. But I think I was mostly waiting for, you know, decent loots and whatnot coming in. And then I wouldn't mind some acceleration cards. I know we're going to want at least a few of them. I'm going to borrow a few of these. I'm pretty sure it's 4, right? And then what we can do is we can tap into... Doesn't super matter where. But let's get some cables. Okay. You can go there. You can go there. There you go. And then big time acceleration. So now everything that lands in the ender chest goes into the A system. Pretty standard setup for me. On the up. And eventually I will replace this diamond chest with just this, but we need to clear out what's in there right now, right? So you're going to extract with 4 overclockers, and then you're going to insert. And that should clear out pretty quickly. Once all the junk that's inside the room gets cleared. Wow, you are actually taking a significant amount of time to import bus, aren't you? I had hoped with 4 speed over, you know, accelerators that it would be good, but it, you know, not great. So then I can just stick you there, and that would be cool. And this is no longer needed. Perfect. All right, So now you should be accumulating all that, and everything should be going in the drawers. We'll validate that in a sec. And then in addition, what I'd like to do is borrow you, swap this guy in. We will replace you here for a sec just to drain that all out. And then we'll do that. Cool. All right. 73 levels so far, by the way. Also, I have some on my players, so I should store them. 74 levels. Not too shabby. Why are there so many zombies in here? What's up with that? With all the zombies all of a sudden. You are... oh, yeah, you're probably just out of... yeah. So if I do this... and that... oh, wrong way. That... okay, and then you need to be cleared out as well, so we're going to do the same deal with the laser IO. Up, extract, and you know what, I should have left that overclocker in, but whatever. And now you clear that all out for me. Nice. Not too shabby. And then we also need one of these for the passive mob farm, don't forget. Alright, to home. You can clear out this stuff. Now, both those things should be chunk loaded, I think. So we'll make sure, but in theory it should be working. I should make sure, I'm pretty sure I did, but I should double check to make sure that I have the other stuff chunk loaded in the nether. Okay, and then you can go back. Yep, it's good. Nice. Perfect. Looking good to me. Now, why aren't you collecting? You need to be down one on the Y. An exceptional question, right? Why are you not collecting those experience orbs? Shouldn't you be? A lot of experience in there that I just got. I would expect you to be. If I remove this for a sec, it'll tell me if it's actually collected. Boy, that takes a long time to break. Yeah, it is. Okay. Maybe just the ones that were there for some reason weren't. Yeah, now we're good. Alright, so we'll leave that be for a little bit, and then we'll see how things play out. The other thing I'm going to test real quick is just disconnecting my drawer system and making sure there's not a huge number of resources that I don't want collected in the drawers, or not in the drawers. So, hey, almost 100 experience levels, which makes me think about getting into Apotheosis soon. Maybe. So I think the other thing I'd like to do today is look at these Sky Village things. So I'm curious to see what that's all about. Let's check it out. So in order to progress through the progression quest line, we're going to have to do a couple things. First off, I have to learn how to turn it in, which is just a task screen, which should be easy enough. Boom. Okay. And then with that task screen, certain tasks don't just need you to have something, you have to submit it. For items, that's easy. Just have it in your inventory. For fluids and energy, you have to use task screens. Place the task screen, set the task in the GUI. From there, you can pipe what's needed into the task screen to progress the task. So, for example, I would do this, and then from the GUI, task. 10k FE? In the progression chapter. Skin. Oh, that's neat. You can, like, skin it. Draw text shadows, indestructible, input only, input mode icon air, I guess. Oh, neat. Ha, that's cool. That's kind of cool. I like the skin bit. That's neat. That's cool. All right. So then for flux ducts, in theory now, I can dump energy in there and boom, quest complete. Because I had far more than, you know, however much energy that was. 10k? Yeah, that was nothing. So now that quest is complete, and that is cool. And I can get a battery and a flux duct for that. Sweet. And you know what? I might do the battery thing, because why not, right? So now, with the battery, north, up. Huh. Are you generating power? Is that... Okay. And then are you outputting it? You are not, because you're... Okay. So if I did up like this, would that mean that you're emitting on the up? Storing power, exporting power. Okay. But you're still filling up, right? Yes. Okay. Neat. Okay, so you can store or export power. Which mod? Oh, that's from Cyclic. Okay. So this is saying you're allowed to export power. This is saying you export on the up direction. And then he'll just build up RF. Easy enough. All right, so now let's make our Eye of Legend so we can go find out what this Sky Island's all about. So off we go. Trying this thing out. Task complete. Ooh. So I assume this works like an Eye of Ender, right? Where I just right-click it, or no. No, it does not. Not even a little bit. Not quite. The Eye of Legend will help you find sky villages. See the chapter Sky High Delights for more information. Well, it just did a little cooldown thing, and I took damage. So I don't know what that was about. Oh, hello. Now it's acting like... Okay, cool. Sky High Delights. Moves in the direction of the Eye of Legend works just like the Eye of Ender, but instead of taking you to a stronghold, it points you to the nearest direction of the nearest sky village. Make sure to bring a way back home with you. Okay, good point. We should bring a way back home with me. How do we want to handle that? RF tools, maybe? Are waystones in this pack? No. So RF tools might be one of the best options for now. And then we'll explore what other options for... Yeah, or we could do... it could be fun to do Ars Nouveau as like a teleporty thing. But let's start with RF tools, because that should be the easiest approach. Yeah, I think that'll work for now. A very simple, just, you know, get it working kind of approach. Yeah. Let's just get a stack of you, because I always need a bunch of those things, right? So 3 of these, I believe. We're going to want a transmitter. We're going to want 2 receivers. And as a matter of fact, we want a 4th, because I want a dialing device, right? Yeah. And I don't need anything else. Okay. And for now, this thing can chill over here, but we'll eventually probably do something different with it. But you're going to be a transmitter. We will probably have some power going into you. Cool. Dire wire all the things. Wow, it could get no worse than that. All right, so temp home for the dialer, and then we can have probably chilling right here-ish can be 1 receiver, and that can be home. That won't be a temporary home though. And then we want the charged porter, which is a crowd favorite. Do I have the things to upgrade that yet? I totally do. So let's do it. Okay, you can be bound to that guy, and then you can get charged up. I wonder if I can charge things inside this beautiful battery from Cyclic. It seems like I should be able to, but why am I not able to charge things? Are we draining power that quickly? Really? We having that much of a power problem? I didn't think we were, like, draining power that much. What's gobbling up all my power? I mean, I guess you have... I mean, you shouldn't be draining that much. I really need to amp up the whole power thing at some point. Right, and now your buffer gonna fill up? Yep. Now can you fill, please? A little bit of energy in there. He seems to be filling up. Yeah, this buffer is actually filling now. But he doesn't... He has like 2004 energy in him? How does that make sense? Storing power? Maybe he has to be in storing mode? That's possible? Interesting. But when he's in storing mode, he won't charge any of my stuff. Bummer. I'm guessing a bunch of things are accumulating here as a result. Yep. Oh look, we know our nether spawner's working. Alright. Wow, that thing has a lot of buffer. Alright, let's do exporting again. You should charge everything back up and bring it back online. And I might just charge this in this dude, because why not? Now let's go find a village, once I finish charging this thing. Okay? So, off and away we go. So the nearest village is... that way? Sweet. I want to bring one more thing with me. Maybe one more dynamo. So that I can charge... the, whatchamacallit on the other side, the receiver. Because remember, you don't want your receivers to be unpowered. So if I brought you and a bunch of charcoal, that should be cool, at least for now. All right, off into this direction we go. Now, I'm curious to find out if Sky Islands work like they did in the Nether. I am already lost. Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Yep. Yeah, I wonder if these will be like, yeah, this looks very similar to what we found in the Nether, right? Something just like this. So, I found a Sky Island? Yeah, what's up? Visit another Sky Island. We did that too, yes. Because remember, we did that already. But we didn't do the making of the Nether Island thing, so yeah. So we got Unbreaking 8, which is kind of cool, and Trader, Easy Villagers. Sweet. Is this the thing that lets you see, like, all nearby... Okay, maybe not. I'll have to look into how that works, then. That's easy enough to make more of. Cool. And I assume you guys won't get grumpy at me for stealing stuff, right? Free food is nice. Cool. Alright, let me explore this village a little bit for a minute with you guys, and then we'll decide what's next. So lots of quartz here in this village. Not that I need it, but good to know that it exists. Hey, where's my mana tablet? I just noticed I was walking a little bit slow. Still have my sash equipped, right? Yes. But my mana tablet's gone. Did I put it away by chance? It must be in the AE system then. What's up, villagers? How's it going? No. No. None of them want to do nothing. They're all bums. Healthy amount of food here, though, which is cool. Not that it's a big problem that I need or anything, but, you know. Any other loots and whatnot? No. Unemployed. We have a weaponsmith. Okay. Can't hurt to steal a few things. Increases the wearer's attack speed. Okay. That's right, I don't have my infinite range stuff yet. I need to kill some withers. But yeah, this feels very much like the Nether Sky Islands. It's basically the same thing, but with different blocks, right? The Nether ones are just, you know, Nether themed blocks in lieu of village based ones. Still, I'll check out what kind of cool loots there are here, though, because there might be something good. And the Nether ones had some really OP loot, remember? So you never know. Yeah. Broken Spawner from Spirit and Overgrowth Seed from Botania. Those are pretty good. Nothing like amazing yet. I think the fact that that's orange means I should snag it, right? Probably. Hey, is new Metacraft in this pack? No. Okay, just checking. I'll snag these things, and then maybe this series will be the one where I finally figure out how to get these cool abilities off of them and put them on other gear. That might happen. I make no promises. Ooh, infinity, and lots of infinities. Holy cow, that's a lot of infinities. And quick draw 5. Yes, please. I will take all of that. I think those are two very nice bow enchants. Like, very nice. How high does quick draw go? Quick charge goes to 5. Quick shot goes to 7. Quick draw goes to 5. Nice. That's kind of cool loot right there. Nothing terribly exciting in this village, though. Like, I was expecting something a little bit more. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, based on what I saw with the other stuff, yeah. So this is interesting. Glistening Chorus Fruit, a burst of flight. Gives me the flight ability, which seems like just creative mode flight. And it lasts for like a minute. That's kind of cool. That's neat. I kind of like that. Yeah. Ooh, you have a good number. Yeah, look at that. Good stuff on you. And what does this give? Clears harmful effects. Okay. I mean, not bad. Can I make these glistening chorus roots? I can. I just need an ender apple. Detect ancient structures, glowstone, and chorus root. All right. I mean, it's craftable, but I've got a lot of them. I noticed there was no angel ring in the pack, so I was curious if there was a creative mode flight. I'm guessing there's some form of creative mode flight outside of a temporary one like this. We'll just have to investigate what it looks like. I mean, there's potions from Cyclic. Yeah, that's from Cyclic, actually, so that's cool. Neat. All right, yeah, we'll look into, like I said, we'll have to see if there's a good way to do that. Cool. Back to, I'm just going to explore and see if there's anything else interesting on this island. And then I'm going to posit that there might be a, what's this? Aqua Trail, using the Aqua Entangler. Okay, cool. Angler's Bounty and Lore. Another bunch of food, more of this cool stuff. An elongated blazing immolation blade of bloodletting. Ooh, from Wither Skeleton Tweaks. Okay. It's kind of neat. Yeah, so I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that I will find another one of these villages, right? Like, if there's one here, if I went due west, I would find one. If I went due east, I would find one. Just like in the Nether. And it's just a, you know, a grid style pattern. Now, what's this little... Ooh, what are you? You're not another island, are you? You kind of are. But like an entirely different one. With crows from Hexerai. Interesting. Yeah, no, this is very different. Maybe this is some kind of... This all looks Hexerai-ish. Maybe this is like a Hexerai world gen structure that would normally gen... I don't know. Bees? Neat. Yeah, no, this is very, very all Hexerai, right? So I'm not sure if that's part of Sky Islands, like, from FTB Skies, or if that's just part of Hexerai's mod. What are you? Oh, hello. A white rock from Elemental Craft. Sweet. Is that what this is, you think? Forest White Rock Stairs. Yeah, I think that's... I think these might be elemental sources from Elemental Craft. Alright, so like I said... Oh, maybe we should be a little bit more careful. I was below 0 there. Not that that's that big a deal anymore, but we were getting somewhere. Oh, there's another one. Now, does that show up on my map? That one does not show up on my map, funny enough. It didn't have a little marker under it. We are in a dripstone caves biome. You know, if you believe such things. There's apparently another sky island this way. Let's see what that's all about. That's a very good question. Definitely a few elemental craft dudes. Yep, we're still heading the right way. Yep, there we go. Okay. So yeah, that makes me wonder if I went due south from here, if I would find another one of these islands. I'm just going to loot this stuff and see if there's anything else. If there's anything good, I'll let you know. But I'll come back in just a minute. So yeah, this might be a little different, because this is where I would expect, roughly speaking, one of these to be. And there definitely is not. There's something down here. I'm guessing that's another elemental craft dude. Yep. Yeah, it's weird. Like, they're, the nodes that are spawning for elemental craft are definitely very weird. Sometimes they spawn little platforms under them, sometimes they don't, and all the platforms I've seen have all been different. So that's kind of interesting. See, there's a couple without, and then there's one, I assume, with. Yep. Very cool. Okay. And just one more toss of this Sky Island dude, just to get a feel for where... Did I miss where the thing went? So you're saying that way? Should be one? Okay, let's see what we find. Yep, here it is. Alright, let's pop home then. So here's what I'm going to do. I would like to see in this progression chapter where we go from here. So, butterfly in the sky, optional? Rumor has it there is a forgotten castle far off in the skies. By crafting the sky legends, you move treasures for yourself. Completely optional quest. Okay. I would like to do that, but first I'm going to make one of these. Automatically transforms to the Eye of Legend when in the nether. So all I have to do is go into the nether. Haha, look at that, it did. Neat. Alright, and my theory, of course, would be that now when I pop that dude, he's probably going to show me the nearest island, which is this guy. So this one's definitely a grid pattern, right? Like, 100% there's a grid pattern here, right? Like, not even a little bit mistakable. So that's fair. Look at that, like a named boss dude found, huh? Oh my, I'm out of here. Nobody got time for that. No, thank you. Okay. And I'm thinking I'll get another one of these chests. I'll go with a diamond one for now. And then I can quickly and easily empty out all this junk that we collected. And I think my next step then will be, let's pop over to, let's maybe look at one of those other quests dudes. I just want to see what that did in terms of unlocking quests for me. And then we'll sort out all this junk later. I do like these, you know, minute of flight dudes. That's kind of neat. So, with that quest done, I get this, and I get some floating thermal lilies, which is kind of cool. And then we can figure out how to go to the end. So for that, there are two methods to do this. Craft end portal frames, which is gated behind the Gaia Guardian. Fly there using Ad Astra. See its chapter here for more information. Ooh. Those are two totally possible approaches. That is interesting. That could be cool. Okay. So I'm thinking that one out. I'm like, how do I want to do that? I mean, Ad Astra might be a cool way to go, right? And then in addition, we want to hit up this place. So to do this, we're going to need some Eyes of Ender. And I assume you're going to convert, which is fine. And then we can go find this castle in the sky deal. All right, let's see. All right, let's do this. Let's wrap up the episode here, because it's pretty much wrapping up point. We've explored the Sky Islands. We've looked at progression. Let's check out this thing next episode. I have no idea what to expect. It might be an episode or two worth of content, or it'll be like the other islands where you're like, oh, there's not much here. We can knock that out quickly. Then, when we get back, I will have decided my approach. I hate that these angry Endermen spawn. I might need to change up how our mob farm works. I suspect that if I used, like, the insta-kill approach, it would prevent angry Endermen from happening. We'd have to do foregoing or something like that, but we'll see. But yeah, when we come back next episode, what I'll do is have decided... Ooh, we're already at 100. Close to it, at least. We'll have already decided Ad Astra versus Britannia. I'm leaning toward Ad Astra, because we've only done that mod once before, ever. And it'll be fun to, you know, do that, maybe. Yeah, so let's wrap up here, come back next time, and consider that. And we'll see what these islands look like, and then we'll go from there. For now, Delta, I sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.